and I represent 33 accusers of Bill Cosby. I think that if they had articulated some of those attacks right here on the courthouse steps, rather than inside of the courtroom as part of their final argument, that potentially they could have been sued for defamation in this pending criminal trial. There are people who question the Me Too movement. And then there are people who say, why shouldn't women have a voice? And then there are those who say, why don't they come forward in the criminal justice system? Well, I get calls from rape victims every day, sexual assault victims, many of whom think, should I go to law enforcement? If they want me to testify in a criminal case, what should I say? Should I do it or not? Is it going to be worth it? Am I going to be embarrassed? Am I going to be humiliated? Is anybody going to believe me? And those questions are especially true when it's a very rich, powerful, famous celebrity, such as Mr. Cosby. And there are risks, and we can see that. Are women going to be believed? I still say this is the first test since the Me Too movement. This is going to be the first answer to my question, which is, how many women does it take before one woman is believed over the denial of a rich, powerful, famous man?
In the early 1990s, Bill Cosby mentored me as a father figure in preparation for my guest starring role on The Cosby Show, and once he gained my total trust, he drugged me and he raped me. I was disgusted, appalled, and angered by the defense's entire tactics. It was a display of complete buffoonery. I was angered at how they were assassinating the characters of incredible survivors who withstood the sexist scrutiny and did not shake and bow down against this vicious victim-blaming.
Obviously, we'll know the verdict at some point, but would a not guilty verdict?
I personally would be totally disappointed and devastated if there were a not guilty verdict, but at the same time, I think it would just give more fuel to the fire for myself to continue with my anti-rape activism, as well as others. We have taken our trauma and transformed it into triumph for future rape survivors by changing laws. I'm hopeful that the jury will make a decision that will land them on the right side of history. So I anticipate that it won't take them very long. If they are listening, it's obvious that Bill Cosby is guilty by his own very admission under oath.